Thanks, Greg. Appreciate this and appreciate you putting this together. I think that's about half my time. There's two things that I came away with that still relish where we are today. I think first one is that predetermined progressive climate action locally, the state, nationally, or internationally is not predetermined. That was a new one for me. And I think the second one is that climate change, good climate change science really matters. So what we did is we really, as we moved up into going to Copenhagen last year, we had Obama who came in. I was also at the last two COPs, and I also was with Harlan Watson last year as he shut the door on us as we tried to talk to our own U.S. delegation. But then we had discussions about how we might have national legislation that would happen. We have our California program going. Then we had the governor who came, and it was a bit of a disappointment, I think, but what we saw there. So as I stand here today, is to realize that it's so much more important, as we've heard, that we need more state, local action to really move things. It doesn't just happen. So we really need to keep that push. We can't hope for the international or at the state or at these levels. We really need to keep coming from below. The other issue was this ClimateGate scandal that talked about emails that had surfaced from scientists before the event happened. And I think people lose touch that the science is really driving a lot of the policy. And there's also been discussion about the International Panel on Climate Change that we talk a lot about the climate impacts. And I think people lose touch that it was already predetermined that the science is showing that the impacts are happening. I definitely believe that's the case. But I think another key reminder is that we really need to keep paying attention to science. The science isn't going to stop. The impacts are going to continue to happen. Despite what happens at the international level or at any policy level, we really need to pay attention to those climate impacts. So I'm going to end 30 seconds early. How about that? Thank you.
Did you get a